Sorry. It's probably one of the most used words in some people's vocabulary. Sorry. It's probably one of the most used words in some people's vocabulary. Sorry for taking up space. Sorry for asking a question. Sorry for having a feeling. Sorry for existing in a way that might have slightly inconvenienced someone. And the thing is, most of the time, the person saying it knows somewhere deep down that they don't actually need to apologize. But they say it anyway, automatically, reflexively, like breathing. If that sounds familiar, this conversation is for you. Because over-apologizing is something a lot of people do without ever stopping to ask why they do it. And the why is worth understanding. There is a difference between apologizing because something went wrong and apologizing because existing feels like an inconvenience. The first one is healthy, taking responsibility, making things right. That's an important thing to be able to do. But the second one, apologizing for things that were never wrong in the first place, that comes from somewhere else entirely. It comes from a deeply held belief that your presence, your needs, your feelings are somehow too much, that you are not somehow too much. And so the apology becomes a way of making yourself smaller, of preemptively asking for forgiveness for simply being who you are. It shows up in so many quiet ways. Apologizing before asking for help, as if needing something is a burden. Apologizing when someone bumps into you, as if their clumsiness was somehow your fault. Apologizing for sharing an opinion as if your perspective needs a disclaimer. Apologizing for feeling sad or tired or overwhelmed, as if emotions require an excuse. Saying sorry before taking up any space at all, just in case that space wasn't yours to take. And what makes this particularly heavy to carry is that it often goes completely unnoticed by others and by yourself. It becomes so woven into the way of moving through the world that it stops feeling like a behavior and starts feeling like a personality. Like, that's just how you are, considerate, thoughtful, humble. But there's a difference between genuine consideration for others and a compulsive need to shrink every time you take up space. One comes from kindness, the other comes from fear. The fear of being too much, the fear of causing conflict, the fear of being seen as difficult or demanding or not easy enough to be around. And so the sorry comes out again and again, smoothing everything over, keeping the peace, making sure nobody is uncomfortable, even at the cost of your own comfort, even at the cost of your own truth. Because here is what constant apologizing does over time. It teaches the people around you how to receive you. When everything comes with a sorry attached, when every need is pre-apologized for, when every feeling comes wrapped in an excuse, people start to unconsciously agree that yes, maybe your needs are a little too much. Maybe your feelings do need justifying. Maybe you should be a little smaller. The apology invites the very response it was trying to avoid. And on the inside, it quietly reinforces the belief that started it all. Every unnecessary sorry is a small vote for the idea that you are too much, that you need to be managed, that your natural self requires constant softening. And over time, that belief gets harder and harder to argue with. And what does it look like to slowly unlearn this? It starts with just noticing. The next time sorry forms in the mouth, just pause for 1 second and ask, is this actually an apology that's needed? Did something go wrong here? Is there something to take responsibility for? Or is this just another attempt to make yourself smaller because anyone else can ask you to? Just noticing without judgment, without then apologizing for almost apologizing. Just seeing the pattern clearly for what it is, and then very gently practicing something different. Instead of sorry for asking, just asking. Instead of sorry for feeling this way, just saying how you feel. Instead of sorry for taking up space, just taking it quietly, calmly, without the disclaimer, without the preemptive shrinking, just being present without apologizing for it. It will feel uncomfortable at first. It will feel almost rude, almost selfish, like something is missing from the sentence. That discomfort is the belief loosening its grip, and the more it gets practiced, the more natural it becomes. to move through the world without constantly asking for permission to exist in it. Your presence doesn't need an apology. Your needs are not a burden. Your feelings don't need a disclaimer. Your opinions don't require an excuse. You're allowed to take up space fully, honestly, without shrinking, not because you've earned it, not because you've proven yourself worthy of it, but because you're here, and that is enough. If this felt like something that needed to be said out loud, share it with someone who might need it too. Subscribe to The Reset for more conversations like this.